It's our pleasure to introduce you to the AgGrad 30 Under 30. These are young professionals who, while still in their 20s, are already excelling in their careers, giving back to their communities, and advancing the industry of agriculture. They come from all over the United States and are the future leaders of agriculture. These are the AgGrad 30 Under 30. Today we sit down with agribusiness category winner Andrew Lauver. Andrew is the manager of industry relations for North America at Syngenta. He starts off by explaining a little bit about his job.
At Syngenta, I'm focused on commodity organizations, for example, so the National Corn Growers Association, American Soybean Association, and many others, and working with the grower leaders at each of those associations. Also, some agricultural policy. Of course, there are many issues, but also opportunities in agriculture. So how do we seize those? That's something I'm focused on as well. And then we have a program called Leadership at its Best. And we invite annually around 45 to 50 growers and have a week-long media training, public speaking training, and technology and issues training. So that way they can answer the tough questions from the media and others.
Working with farmers is something that comes second nature to Andrew. His love for farming goes back to his earliest memories.
From the time I was 3, I remember bouncing around in the buddy seat of the tractor with my dad. And I really looked up to him and continue to look up to him and my grandfather as well. And so I really wanted, to be a farmer. That's what I wanted to be since I was young.
With this profound love for agriculture, you may wonder why Andrew would leave the farm in the first place. Turns out his career ambitions off the farm can partially be traced back to a chance meeting at an airport.
We were in the Des Moines, Iowa airport. I saw Senator Charles Grassley sitting on a bench, eating an apple and reading a newspaper. I decided that it was important to say hello and talk to him as long as I could. I shook his hand. I said, "Hi, Senator, how are you?" He said, "I'm doing well. Where are you going?" I said, "Actually, I'm coming to see you." So right there, we just started talking for 2 hours. We talked on the way and landed at the Reagan Airport in DC. And when we landed, he said, "How would you like to come work in my office as an intern?" And I said, "Well, Senator, I hadn't really thought about that, but that changed my life because it illustrated the impact that you can have when you engage in this ag policy space, and it opened a door. And Senator Grassley did that for me, and I'm thankful for that."
Despite Andrew's career success, he's never ventured too far away from his roots.
As I keep moving through my career, I continue to remind myself that I am a farm kid from Lake City, Iowa, and so that's what I always reflect back on is, those days in 4-H exhibiting cattle at the fair and whatnot. And my father always told me the calves eat breakfast before you do. That's, again, something I've carried with me everywhere I've gone is executing on what I say I'm going to do. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, get it done to benefit, others.
Andrew points to his ability to value the people around him as central to his success.
One thing early in my career that has I felt propelled things into faster motion was never eating lunch alone. And whether it is the janitor of the facility or the CEO, both of them are equally as important. John F. Kennedy was touring a space station, and he asked the janitor what his job was, and he replied that it was to send space shuttles to the moon. And that's so true. Everybody in an organization is equally as important. They just have different roles and spend time in different places.
Between farming, policy, and agribusiness, I was surprised to hear that Andrew also decided to get his law degree.
I suppose I just needed something else to do with all of that was presently going on.
Congratulations to Andrew and all of the AgGrad 30 Under 30. Learn more about the program and these winners at www.aggrad.com.